Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Once again, thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for all the comments. I really appreciate everything. And today's story is actually a very funny story, so I thought I would share it with everyone. Well, I don't even know how to start telling this, but when I was probably in my first year of university, I had what I like to think of as a possible angel encounter. Now, let me start off by saying that I may not seem like an introvert, but I'm really such an introvert. I'm normally very shy among strangers. I don't really make friends that easily. I don't deal well with huge crowds. And I was quite a loner at varsity. I really just, I'd say in my second year, I actually started just clicking with a few friends. But my first year, I was pretty much a loner. So we obviously had the student center where we could order lunch from all different restaurants, different shops. And I would normally just sit and have my lunch by myself. Normally, only from second year and onwards, your classes are structured a bit differently, so you don't really have to stay there like a whole day. But first year, I had to stay there pretty much the whole day, and I had lifts with people. I got lifts with people, so I was just hanging around, even if I didn't need to really be there. I often had to wait for my lift club or someone to come and pick me up, bring me back home. So to get back to the actual story, and you guys can tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think about this whole angel encounter. So the one day I was sitting in the garden having lunch on a cement bench, and I've got this thing as well where I don't really like eating in front of people unless everyone else is eating. But if I'm just sitting there eating, randomly just eating, especially if it's like a pie or something that could end up being quite messy, I feel really self-conscious, and I don't like being in the public eye then. It's very weird. But anyway, so I was sitting there just having a pie or something along those lines, and I obviously was looking down at my phone and just not really paying attention to what was happening around me. I should have been more attentive probably, but the next minute when I looked up, in front of me there was this guy who was more or less my age, dressed all in black. Okay, and I know what you guys are thinking. I mean, really, an angel wearing all black? I mean, is she for real? I mean, I'm not saying he was definitely an angel, but he could have been like some helper spirit or a guide of some sort. Not my spirit guide, but someone from the spirit world. And I'll tell you why I think this, because the whole meeting was very otherworldly. The fact that he just came out of nowhere and disappeared into thin air almost. And also the whole conversation we had, the short conversation we had, it was just all a little bit strange. So I looked up and saw this guy standing there, and I thought, oh, please, not someone else wanting to chat me up or whatever. But then I soon realized that he wasn't there to flirt. And I don't remember the exact words he used, but he basically said something like, "What are you doing sitting here all alone?" And I said, I'm just having lunch. I don't like really sitting where the huge crowds are. I haven't really made any friends. And I think he just asked me what I was studying. So I told him I'm doing BA journalism and I'm a first year. And he was carrying a small, I want to say like a duffel bag type thing. It didn't look like a laptop bag as such, but it was like you could say a smaller version of a laptop bag, but definitely not big enough to have a laptop in. And what else can I say about his appearance? He was wearing this like bowler hat type thing, which is also very weird. I mean, I know students are eccentric, right? But the whole presence of this guy was so different that it really has stuck with me until today. So we didn't exchange a lot of words. It was basically just like, oh, I'm studying journalism. And the guy ended off the conversation by saying, okay, well, good luck with your future endeavors. Just like that. And I thought that it was very weird to use that kind of language, unless the guy was just like super eccentric and spoke like that in his everyday life. But it really has stuck with me until this present moment. Excuse me. Want to start coughing here. I have a bit of a sinus issue going on. And he then just walked. He followed the path and turned the corner, and it was like he just disappeared. I saw him walking away, and then the next minute he was just gone. As a matter of fact, before the actual corner, before he could have turned, I was just following him and looking at him, and the next minute he was just poof, gone. Okay, so think what you want to think about that, but I felt like he was there as a messenger, sent by spirit or sent by my angels to actually just give me a message and tell me that, you know what, you may feel like you're alone, you may feel lonely, but you're not actually alone, because you have angels and helpers all around you, even if they're not in human form. I mean, often our helpers and our guides are not human, and we struggle to really communicate with them and connect with them, and often we just need some sort of a message from spirit as a reminder that we are not alone, and that we need to be a bit more confident, maybe, and we need to immerse ourselves in conversation, and maybe no matter how we struggle to actually fit in, we sometimes have to take that leap and just try and make friends. And funny enough, I think since that incident, I actually really started mingling more with other people. And from the following year onwards, I actually had friends, a large group of friends. I actually asked, a lot of them I'm still in contact with, especially towards the end. I mean, a lot of these people went throughout my whole career. They went throughout my whole varsity career with me. They actually graduated with honors at the same time that I did. So who knows whether this was actually a real angel encounter, or whether this person was just a spiritual helper taking on a human form to communicate better with me. I don't know what it actually was, but I feel like it was not just a normal conversation. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I've actually had similar experiences with other people in shopping centers where I just randomly was walking around and a stranger would just come up to me and say something to me, and I actually felt like, wow, that was otherworldly. That was maybe not a human. In times when I was struggling, for instance, I would just be walking in shopping center and someone would come up to me and say, hey, you look like you're worried. Don't worry, everything is going to be okay. And things like that. So I feel like because I've had at least 3 or 4 of those experiences, that I know now how to distinguish between a normal stranger walking up to me and an otherworldly being actually giving a message that is directly from spirit. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and also let me know if you've had similar experiences, or if you've had any other experiences that maybe made you feel like you were encountering an angel. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you like my channel, of course. No pressure. Alright, bye for now.